This right here took me 2 weeks to make. And you might be wondering, how did it take you 2 weeks to make this? Well, it's not just a simple logo, but it is actually a texture pack compressed in a zip file. Now, what are zip files and how do texture packs work? Well, in this video, I'll be showing you all how. So, this is how I created my 2,000 subscriber texture pack. What is a texture pack? Well, as the name implies, it is a pack full of textures, and Minecraft pulls from these textures to add into the game to change how it looks. Now, if some textures are not specified in this texture pack, it'll just use the default Minecraft texture pack. But textures is not the only thing you can change in this. You can also change how some blocks work with each other. So, for example, if you're using connected textures, you can, add it so that if these two blocks are next to each other, they will connect and it will be this clean little outline, which I did in my texture pack, but you don't have to do it if you don't want to. And there's also sounds. Now, sounds I feel like is a little bit more complicated. You could make your own, or you could use already ones that you like and add those sounds into the game. I wouldn't recommend this unless you know what you are doing. But now let's get into the next part. How do I make my texture pack for this specific version? Now, how do you make a Minecraft texture pack for a specific version? Let's say you installed a Minecraft texture pack for 1.8 and you switch over to a later version and try and put it on, but then you realize it says it's incompatible. Well, that's because of pack formatting. What pack formatting is, it's essentially saying this pack is only for this specific version. If someone plays a version higher or lower than it, it is going to say it is incompatible. The reason why it says this is because some textures are named different things on different versions. For example, on 1.8, wool is called wool_colored_black, wool_color_white. On newer versions, it's called white_wool and black_wool. Yes, this is more simple, but the older version, which I like more, is more detailed on where everything is. It's all in one area, so you can change all the wools at once. But if you want to change the pack format, I'm playing a video right now of all the different pack formats and saying what number is where. Now, where do you put in the pack format? You put this pack format in a MC meta file, which is in every single texture pack. You have to have this in your texture pack for it to work. Basically, what the MC meta file is, it is the file that holds the whole pack together. It says what version it's for and the description of the pack. So if you've ever put on a texture pack and see under the name there's this small text, maybe it's colored sometimes, this is in the MC meta folder. Now, how you make the colored text is in the MC meta file. There should be this quotation mark area. You can put in a Minecraft formatting code and put in your text, and then it ends off with another quotation mark. Now, the reason why you can do this in texture packs is to add a little bit more uniqueness to your pack. You don't want your pack to be completely gray because that's just kind of boring. Now, if you want to, you can keep it completely gray, but it stands out more if you change the color. Now, pack formatting is really important. Don't ever skip this. I'm playing a video right now of all the pack formats and text formatting so you can actually put it in your texture pack. Now that we are done talking about MC metas and all the things that go into the basis of the texture pack, now we're going to talk about the main thing in the texture pack, the textures. Texturing is probably the most important part of every texture pack unless it's a sound pack. You see, texturing can go from little things like just one pixel removed or creating a massive 256 by 256 texture. Now, you don't have to do this in every single texture, so you don't have to change every one. You can just change a little bit. But essentially, if you don't have this in your texture pack, it's not really a texture pack. It could be a sound pack or something like that, but it's not really a texture pack. Now, you can use plenty softwares to texture your texture packs. You can use things like GIMP, Procreate, Paint.net, Photoshop, Pixel Studio, whatever drawing software you have. Just make sure you understand how to put in files, how to save them, and how to put it back into your texture pack. Now, I'm going to be playing a video of me making my own sword from scratch, specifically for this video, just to show you how to do it. Essentially, you can maybe remove stuff or add stuff. You can create an entirely new texture, or you can go off the base of an old texture and create something new. Now, you're not forced. Just know, when you're making a texture pack, unless you're making it for someone and they're paying you, you're not exactly forced to change every single texture, make everything completely unique. You can always just recolor it. That's what I like to do. For instance, in my 2,000 subscriber texture pack, I made netherite and diamond pink and blue. Netherite is pink, and with the netherite textures, I didn't really change the armor at all except for recoloring it. Same with the diamond armor. You're not forced to color everything, and you're not forced to change everything. You can keep it as default. You can even change just the enchantment glint, and that is what you call an overlay. If you just change one single thing in the texture pack and you intend to use it over another pack, that is what you call an overlay. You can even use it over the default Minecraft texture pack. For example, a few videos ago I made a wool overlay. This texture pack only changes one thing. This adds a border around all, and I mean every single one of the wools. This is for 1.8.9. You can head over to my older video if you want to check it out. And I'll also leave it in the description below if you want to just download it and not see me make it. But essentially, this is just an overlay you can put over any other pack or just the default Minecraft texture pack. And only this texture is changed. And that's completely fine. It's your texture pack and you're the one using it. You have to like it, no one else has to like it. If you don't like your texture pack, then you can always change it. Because why? That is your texture pack and nobody else's. You have the, authority to go into your files and change your textures. Now, let's get into the next part of the video. Texture pack icons. Pack icons. I know I probably could fit this into the last section, but I want to dedicate a specific section just to pack icons. Now, when making a texture pack, I think that making a perfect pack icon or a good looking pack icon is the most important part of it. Well, behind all the, stuff that actually make a pack work. But I mean, making the pack look good on the first glance. Because if someone sees your pack and they think, the icon doesn't really look the best, they're going to have a bad first impression unless they've seen how everything else looks before installing the pack. Seeing the icon will make them think, this might not be a good pack. The icon looks pretty bad. But if your icon looks pretty good or at least decent enough for it to be a pack icon, then yes, you can use it as your texture pack icon. Just make sure if you're sharing it around, have a good icon or at least a somewhat decent one so people aren't just pushed away by the first impression. Now we're going to be talking about our final section involving, making the texture pack, which is connected textures. What the dog doing? Connected textures is not something that is in vanilla Minecraft, and you usually have to use a mod like Optifine or Connected Textures mod for Fabric if you even want to have a chance of making these. And these are pretty hard to understand. What I suggest you doing is just heading over to Vanilla Tweaks and then installing just get some like the Lapis Connected Textures, and then after you install that, you can go into the zip file and you can look. You can read how they set everything up, and basically you can see that there is the regular lapis block and then there's a second texture called lapis block borderless. Now this borderless file is essentially the one that's going to be used as a base template for what is in between. Now this works with if it's right next to each other, if it's in a square, whatever. As long as they're connected, it will use the borderless, whatever part of the borderless, it will use it and connect both of those textures. Now if you want to, you can always just put the connected textures, folders into your Minecraft texture pack and just make a credit.txt folder and put them in the credits. And you can also create more by reading the lapis block, seeing how that JSON works, and then you can make your own .json file, because .jsons, I'm pretty sure Minecraft only uses .jsons for this type of stuff, but you can make your own .json file and then after you make the .json file, you can basically paste in the lapis block and replace the lapis block with whatever you want, and make sure you rename the file to whatever block you want to change. For example, if you want to do grass block, you can do grass underscore block. If you want to do diamond block, diamond underscore block. If you want to do grass top, you can do grass underscore top. Just make sure you do that, or else it will not work. And this will obviously work with Connected Textures mod and Optifine, as I said in the beginning. Anyways, that's all for the Connected Textures part. Now let's go into the next part, which is actually a break. Welcome to the intermission. In this part, I'm just going to calm down and not give you that much information, and I'm just going to have my chicken wings right here. Now, if you made it this far, I would really appreciate if you liked, subscribed, only if you enjoy the content though and you want to come back. Don't subscribe if you're just not going to watch any more videos. Anyways, now let's get back into the video, and this part is going to be how do you actually install the texture pack once you finish actually making the pack. How to install a Minecraft texture pack. I'm playing one of my really old videos from 2023, January 2023, on how to install a texture pack. Essentially, you want to locate your .minecraft folder or wherever your Minecraft directory is ran from, and look for the folder called resource packs. You want to drag it in there and make sure it's for the correct version, or at least somewhat compatible. And while you're in here, you can also add things like shaders, mods, all that other stuff. Just know that you can do it in this video right here that I'm showing, and you can do it pretty fast too. For me, I could probably do it in around 15 seconds, depending on if I already have it installed and I already have my Minecraft open, because all you really need to do is just open into your Minecraft, click the resource pack folder, and then click open resource pack folder, and boom, now that file is open and you can just drag the file into that folder. Now if you don't want to do that, you can always do it the long way, which go to your C disk or wherever it's stored. It's usually in the C disk, and I believe it's users, your name, app data, and then .minecraft should be at the top. And after you go to .minecraft, there will finally be, boom, resource packs. Anyways, that's all for this section. Now let's get into the next section, why I made the texture pack. If you don't know, I have been into texture packs for around 5 years now. That's a long time. Roughly ever since I started playing Minecraft, I've been really interested in texture packs. I used to play on this really old desktop, and it could barely run Minecraft. I mean, you open up Minecraft 1.8, and the thing is, first of all, it takes like 10 minutes to load up. You log into a world, boom, 0 FPS. I found all these optimizations, and finally, after everything, I was able to get a cool 60 FPS. It went from literally not being able to play Minecraft to 60 FPS. Then I found texture packs. This texture pack alone helped me get 100 FPS, from 60 to 100, on this really old thing too, which that's a huge improvement for how I was playing back then. I don't exactly remember what the specific texture pack was, but it was really nice. Now, I decided, I want to make my own texture packs, and I have. You go back to some of my really old videos, you sort by oldest, you can find, Asteroid, which I'm pretty sure I used like a different texture pack as a base for that, which I don't know why I said it's mine. Then I also found an edited version of Prism, which is the refraction texture pack, and I'm sure you can find some other stuff too. But I've really been passionate about making Minecraft texture packs and using them, specifically to where I like it. I don't really make it to where, even though I don't like it that much, I'm sure this person would. That's not my goal when making a texture pack. When making a texture pack, I make it so that I know that it's what I want and how I like it. If someone doesn't like it, they don't have to use the texture pack. That's the whole reason I'm making a texture pack in the first place. You usually don't make a texture pack for other people. You make it for you. Unless you're making a texture pack specifically for like someone else and they're paying you for it, or you're just making it because you want to make it for them, then yeah, that's cool. But you want to make a texture pack for you mainly. Because if you weren't satisfied with the texture pack, then you're not really going to think it's that good of a texture pack. Now, I've seen some texture packs where it's not really the best, but I know that the person who made it, they care about that texture pack and that they like it. So, whenever you make a texture pack, just know, even if other people don't like it, it's if you like it. As long as you are passionate about creating this texture pack, it'll come out as great as possible. So just remember, if you make a texture pack, do not give up. Now, in the next topic of this video, I am going to be talking about why I think that everyone should make their own texture pack.
What the dog doing?
If you play Minecraft, I think that you should make your own texture pack. It can be anything from just a small change to something that you don't like, or you can completely revamp the game. It's up to you. But the reason why I think that you should make your own texture pack is simply because it is a good learning experience for if you want to texture something in Minecraft or any other game later on. Making your own texture pack gives you a sense of accomplishment, you know, something that you're proud of. It's like whenever you make your own money, if you make your own money, you spend it. You spend it on something like a phone. You feel proud that you made that purchase with the money that you worked for. You know, it's different if you just download one off Google, because like, oh yeah, it's cool, I'm just going to use this other one though. When you make your own texture pack, it gives you this sense of attachment, thinking, I really want to use this texture pack. And if you find something you don't like in Minecraft or in the texture pack, you can always change it. And sooner or later, if there's enough stuff to change, boom, you just made a completely new texture pack that revamps the entire game. Nothing is where you don't like it. Everything is how you made it. You know? You can change everything, no matter what it is. If it's in Minecraft and you can either hear it or see it, you can change it. Let's be real. You can see this wood, right? Let's say cherry wood. Let's say you don't like that it's pink. Maybe you want to make it like a baby blue. You can change it to baby blue. And you can even go into the texture pack and change how it's named in the texture pack. Now, I don't know how to do that, but I can probably learn, and if you guys want to, I'll make a video on how you can change the names of stuff in texture packs. But for now, I just want to let you know that when you make a texture pack, be proud of it, make it so where you like it, and I think everyone should make a texture pack. Anyways, let's go into the final part of this video, the conclusion. In conclusion, if you made it this far, I just want to say that I really appreciate that you watched this video to the end. And if you want the texture pack, it is in the description. And to everyone who subscribed, before or after I hit 2,000, I just want to say thank you so much for supporting the channel. I remember uploading my first video, it was years ago. It was just like this simple Minecraft video. I'm pretty sure I deleted it, but I know that my first ever video that's still up on my channel is up right now. It's a Minehut server. It sucked. The video sucked. But whenever I look back at some of my old videos, I can't help but watch it for a while. Like earlier today, I was watching some of my old anti-C videos from almost 4 years ago. For some reason, for me, even though those videos sucked, they were really entertaining. So I just want to let you know, I'm really thankful for you subscribing. Anyways, I'll see you all on the next one. Become a channel member if you want to support the channel. And I'll see you all later.